One Love, Kenya.
And that we can go further as one nation.
Trust and believe in meritocracy.
Because it's all about deuces. Hakuna laana.
One Love Kenya.
The reason why we are here, it's because, as you can see, we've been branded the t-shirts One Love Kenya. Yes. And the reason as to why tunajaribu kupreach peace na kuambia pia watu wa Kenya that sisi ni wote ni kimoja. Hakuna mambo ya ukabila, hakuna mambo ya Mkikuyu, hakuna mambo ya Mluya, hakuna mambo ya Mkisii, hakuna mtu ya Meru. Sisi wote ni wa Kenya, si ndio? Tufanye hivi kidole moja kwa ishara. Sisi wote ni wa Kenya. So mkitoka hapa, mkienda kule nje, wale wanamaliza form 4 na wale wenye wanabaki, ukikaa hapa, ukienda kule nje, mtu wote akikuuliza wewe ni mkabila gani, unamwambia mimi One Love.
This thing is just talking about love kwa sababu we understand in schools, hata mimi nishaikuwa shule, and my best friend hata sikuwa najua ni gani kitongozo. Unajua? So we just want to advocate for that, and we really support that, and that's why we're here, and I really appreciate for that, and thank you so much.
Ladies, what you've heard from Mr. Kotia, it's a touching story, sindio? And all we can say is, when you wake up in the morning and you're healthy na uko mzima, unashukuru Mungu, sindio? How many of you pray? Wangapi uomba? You know, it's important when we remember the things that happen.
Now, the next person I'm about to introduce, the program coordinator of One Love Kenya, is the guy behind all this, and is the main guy today. So, ladies, I want you to show some love for Charles Munyui.
Hi girls. How are you doing? You kindly, let's be seated. Thank you very much. My name is Manyui. I'm the program director, One Love Kenya. Now, I'm happy to be here. I'm excited about you girls. You're really great girls. Now, you've just been told about Westgate. It's a sad story, isn't it? Can you imagine with all those external enemies, then you have internal enemies through tribalism, isn't it? Yeah? So we are going to just kill this country literally. So we are saying no to tribalism because we have a lot of enemies externally that we need to deal with, that we need to focus on dealing with. We cannot afford to have an internal situation. Sawa sawa. Now, One Love Kenya is not very different from the what you've heard. There are a lot of people out there who are talking about loving each other. But what really scares us is One Love Kenya is that every time you hear people talking about loving each other, then 2 days later, they're the ones that are propagating hatred for tribes, isn't it? For certain tribes. So just get here. And we have decided as One Love Kenya, we will not focus on those people that are post-secondary school because there are other people who are dealing with them. We are saying if you guys go out there and propagate the school model that respects meritocracy, that respects leaders, that respects arbitration that you have set up in this institution and other institutions like this one, then if our country is going to be like a one big school, do you think there's going to be a big problem? You don't care where the head girl comes from, do you? All you care for is that she delivers her mandate. So we are saying, you guys, when you go out there, don't change like those that go out there and start thinking this girl is from this other place, this young man is from this other place. That is basically it. That's what we are doing as One Love Kenya. We are saying we are focusing on people who have not gone out of schools, because those ones, a few years from now, if we churn out girls like yourself and young men like yourself, a few years from now, this country will be detribalized completely. In fact, there'll come a time in the near future we are going to have zero tolerance on negative tribalism, because being from a certain tribe is not a problem, really, is it? How many of you believe in politics? How many would like to be politicians? Out of the whole school, 5. Why? Because our politicians can be very nasty at times. You don't believe in what's going on. The sad situation is, at the national level, we have 3 arms of government. We have what we call the executive, and I know you know this, the judiciary, and the legislature makes the laws. The executive implements the laws. The judiciary does what? Interprets. Okay? Interprets the laws. Now, if you don't believe in politics, it means you don't get elected and you don't end up electing the right people. The kind of laws that you're going to be dealing with every other day will be made by people whom you don't believe in. Article 10 of the Constitution talks about public participation as a principle of governance. If you don't believe in participating in politics one way or the other, and we are not talking about today, we are talking about going into the future, isn't it? You must understand the Constitution. You must start understanding what does the president do that is different from what the governor does. What is that senator doing that is different from what a woman representative is supposed to do? What is an MCA, a member of county assembly? What is parliament? Because I've heard people calling senators, and members of National Assembly, MPs. Some of you guys, and I believe maybe half of you will be voting come the next general election. What happens, because at some point you'll have an idea, you'll have a voter's card, your parents, guardians are going to insist you must participate in this election. What happens when you go queue there and you're just looking at that ballot paper? Will you not just pick on the next guy who comes from where you come from? Irrespective of their performance, irrespective of their abilities, irrespective of you having not appreciated or interrogated their capabilities. So we are saying, can you start quietly appreciating that politics is a way of life, you must participate, and you don't participate from a position of ignorance. So can we do that? Can we start asking ourselves, exactly what is a member of parliament? Because we have 2 levels of government, you have national government and you have county government, isn't it? And I would like you to particularly look at the 4th schedule of the Constitution, because in the next 2 or 3 years, actually in the next 2 years, you'll find that the functions that are supposed to go to the county government will be fully devolved. You'll be looking for an MCA to give you bursary. They tell you that is a function of the national government. You understand where I'm coming from? So you need to understand, what does the national government do? What does the county government do? And I would like in a few years, all of you people should be up there so that we have the right leaders that you believe in, that you can respect. Finally, before I wind up, the judiciary. Every time you have a problem as students here, I know you have a procedure through which you go sorting out in terms of arbitration, isn't it? The very first article of the Constitution says that all authority belongs to the people, and you exercise that authority either directly or through elected representatives. Sawa. And we have said there are 3 levels of authority. Is it legislative, be it legislative, executive, or judicial? Sawa. That is your authority. So when we set up a judiciary that we believe in, that goes through such processes of vetting, in future as you go out there, kindly trust and believe in that judiciary. It might have weaknesses, just like even your system in school could have weaknesses, but you don't run away from it. If you have issues here, you don't go to the streets, start shouting at the top of your voices, and you want your teachers hanged, do you? You sort out those things internally, so that if you believe in the judicial system in this country, you will find people not fighting, but taking each other to court. And the moment you end up there, arbitration will happen. We might have small little issues with the judiciary, but it is the only way to go. We have no other way. After all, it's our judiciary. We set it up there.
Hi, wangapi wamelearn something? Not something, everything. Like for real, unaona chochote chimesemwa hapa, borrow it, take it, run away with it. Ukitoka hapa, but then you have all the ideas, motivation, and everything that it takes to be the better you. Sindio? And I hope it's gonna change you from now henceforth. Sindio? Let it stick into your mind. Ukijua ya kwamba wewe ni Mkenya na chochote kimesemwa na my brother, you take it home. Sawa? Thank you so much my brother.
Wapi makofi yake?
Wapi makofi yake? Asante sana.
Yeah.
Asante afande.
Cylinders. Okay. Kila mtu sema stamina. Sema stamina. Good one. Good. Two. 1, 2, 3. Everybody, hey. Turn it. Everybody go. DJ pull it. Hey, tupigeni makelele hapo ndani. Wameshika hapo. And I say one love, you say Kenya. One love. I see Kenya future leaders hapa ndani, si ndio? Kenya ni yetu ama vipi? So it doesn't matter which community you're from. We are all sisters, we are all brothers. Ama vipi? Kenya ni yetu ama vipi? Watu wangu wa rege wako wapi? DJ, let's go. Turn it. Everybody say one love Kenya, one love Kenya, one love Kenya, one love Kenya. Nina swali moja. Mkishafunga chuo, mkifungua chuo, si ndio? Beginning of the term, and you next to your deskmate. Mnalala with your teachers, mnaenda kwa dorm, mnalala poa jioni. End of term inafika, mnafanya exam vizuri. Does it hit you whichever tribe your deskmate is from or your cubemate? No. It doesn't. But one thing you know is that they are Kenyan. Ama vipi? Mkipata na home when msema mnaenda hepi zenu pamoja, you don't care which tribe that they are from. Sindio? It doesn't make a difference. Why? Because we are what? We are what? Angalia best yako on your side, sasa mwambie najivunia kuwa Mkenya. Juu yako. Najivunia kuwa Mkenya. Juu yako. We are Kenyan. We are one. And I love Kenya. Kelele ya performers wako hapo. Hapo sana. Unajua ni aje? Unajua next year nyinyi ndio mnaenda kulipa country, si ndio? Si ndio? Tena mkipreach nini? One love Kenya. One love Kenya. Wapi form 2s hapa ndani? Form 2s. Form 1s are looking up to you, si ndio? You had better set the example, si ndio? Positive example. Msema one love, mnasema Kenya. One love. One love. Wapi form 3s? Nimekubali form 3, form 3. Form 4 wanaenda kufungua njia. Wanajua kuna noma huko nje. Lakini wanaenda ku preach peace. Ndio mnafuata na mnafungua hiyo mlango hivi, si ndio? Wapi kelele? When I say one love, you say Kenya. One love, one love. Sema, najivunia kuwa Kenya. Najivunia kuwa Kenya. Juu yako. Juu yako. Wapi kelele? I want to take you back in time. Wacha tuone kabla kutoka hii. Mitsuki. Hands up in the air like this. Hands up, hands up. Tell me. Mitsuki. Nikojitolea kuhifadhi wapi na matokeo ya Mitsuki. Nikojitolea kuhifadhi kila matokeo ya ni sababu gani mwanitenda hivi? Unamanena kunihusu vipi? Tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Sema tunapenda Kenya. Tunapenda Kenya. Tunapenda Kenya. Tunapenda Kenya. Tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Tuendelee. Sema one love Kenya. One love Kenya. Wapi kelele ya St. Louis? Yeah. Kuna future leaders hapa, kumbe future leaders wote ni warembo basi. Hey! Tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Tuendelee. When I say one love, you say Kenya. One love. One love. Angalia best yako mwambia najivunia kuwa Mkenya. Najivunia kuwa Mkenya. Juu yako. Juu yako. Najivunia kuwa Mkenya. Najivunia kuwa Mkenya. Juu yako. Juu yako. Wapi makofi ya St. Leaders? Kuna watu wengine nataka tupigie makofi. Walimu wenu. Some noise for your teachers and the administration. I'd like you to make some noise for all the artists in the One Love Kenya team. Wacha nenda kawa nakumbuka hii. Kamuale. Ati. Kamuale. Bobby DJ, let's go. Nasema piga makofi, piga makofi, piga makofi tafadhali. Piga makofi, piga makofi. Let's move to hey. So perfect from our head to our toes. Big body with talent, pulling out. Two kids and we're coming down. Anytime you go to reach, we do princess and we're not doing hot stuff. Tell me where things you want to be hot stuff. Let me tell you the way you make my boys steer. 1, 2, 3, everybody go. Hey, hey, go. One love, one love. Sema, najivunia kuwa Kenya. Juu yako. Juu yako. Wapi kelele? We in the dance party, up in the party, we are get fire started. Hey, we don't want to come party. Tell all your friends we are the dance party. We in the dance party, up in the party, we are get fire started. You know you want to come party. Tell all your friends we are the dance party. You know you have a party. Everybody come party. Hey, you know we have a party. Hey, daddy tell me party. Hey, you know we have a party. Hey, daddy come party. Hey, you know we have a party. Hey, daddy come party. Najivunia kuwa Mkenya. Juu yako. Juu yako. Tunaruka juu ama vipi? What is it? Let's go. All right. 2, ready, 2, easy, turn it. Hey, she can sway, turn it. So she said that. Hey, she can't carry me. She said that. Hey, she can sway, turn it. Tell you about the said, so she said that. She can't carry me. Hey, come with me. Just for. She said that. Hey, she said that. She can't say to me. Take a step, she said that. Wapi kelele? Tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Tuendelee. Before tuendelee, I'd like to bring up the crew. The One Love Kenya crew, Pandeni Ju.
All right.
The whole team, the team, the directors, the entertainment, security, everybody. Kamini hapa juu. Before we go on, Bwana tuendelee. Tafadhali nataka mpigie majamaa hapa juu makofi. We have a vision. We have our vision as the One Love Kenya is to see one united Kenya, regardless of ethnic background. Sindio? Wapi kelele ya One Love Kenya? One DJ, let's go. Everybody go! She know what I'm about to be so great. She don't need a love, he be there for. All time, we don't call, she needs food. Everybody say, nakupenda pia, pia, aha, nakupenda pia. Everybody say, nakupenda pia, pia, aha, nakupenda pia. She don't care about the Bible story and tea. I do what you like, you want it and tea. Say, come and tell me one this fighting. Come and get it, check to say no. Listen, get let it put her in. Never get tired, press like a nail. Feel loving one way on the mail. Ecstasy, she one way, but not straight. One thing you can taste on the game. She want honey, but you want fatally. Show me that truly she be drink that can I never take. Don't you want in everything that will come with it. And I'll be loving when she say, said you want to man who we get. She don't want to man who be so great. She don't need a love, she need great. One time, she need great too. And everybody say, nakupenda pia. And everybody say, nakupenda pia, pia, aha, nakupenda pia. Nasema piga makofi, piga makofi. Piga makofi tafadhali. Piga makofi, piga makofi. Piga makofi tafadhali. Sema One Love Kenya. One Love Kenya. One Love Kenya. One Love Kenya. Wapi kelele asema. She wants a man who be paid. She wants a man who be so grateful. She knows that love will be painful. Don't say we are hard, she be grateful. And everybody say, nakupenda pia, pia, aha, nakupenda pia. And everybody say, nakupenda pia, pia, aha, nakupenda pia. Kenyans, thank you so much. Wow, respect and God bless. Thank you so much.
Would you like to see us again? Yes! Will you enjoy? Yes! You've left with a message? Yes! Yeah? Message ilikuwa nini? Yes. So it should not matter who's your desk mate, who's your classmate, your dorm mate. All of us, we are one.
Hey, what's up people? This is Wyatt, the Love Child. We're at high school and it's crazy, man. I had a great afternoon. I myself from the One Love Kenya brand ambassador, and I'm so proud to be part of this team. These are the future leaders of Kenya, and they've made a bold statement today. They want one Kenya. They don't want a separated Kenya. So you know what? Look out for us. We're coming to your school next week. Respect. One Love Kenya. Where are the love chances? I'm signing out. Bless. Peace.
My name is Nyanducha Edward. I'm the communications director of One Love Kenya. We have, over the past few years, we've faced a lot of challenges, be it terrorism, political intolerance, religious intolerance, and many other social ills. One Love Kenya started as a way to reach out to the young generation, the upcoming politicians, the people who are going to lead Kenya going into the future. Our mission and vision for One Love Kenya campaign is to go through the schools, talk to them, educate them about peace, love, unity, and that we can go further as one nation as opposed to going to our various tribal cocoons.
I love Kenya and I love being in the police force. What I can say about this event is that it's the most fantabulous event that I've ever thought about. This has brought a celebrating mood inside a mood of sending out a message of peace and harmony to our country. We are incorporating music as one of the most important tools to reach everybody out there. I love my job. We want to advocate for peace so that the mouth can work for us better than our guns. Thank you very much. One love.
Tunapenda amani iwe Kenya. Amani ni sisi, amani si polisi, amani si kabila. One love, one Kenya.
I'm very happy for One Love Kenya team. They have come to our school and they have shared a lot with us. We have been entertained, we have learnt a lot, we have been educated with whatever they taught us. As per St. Linda's community, we live as one, as Kenyans. We don't care where you come from.
We had a lot of fun, we enjoyed ourselves, but there's one thing we learned from them, that it all starts by you, for you to build Kenyan. Kenyans, it all starts by you. It doesn't matter the tribe you're from, it doesn't matter the people you grew with, it only matters the fact that you are Kenyan. I always thought that if you love yourself, people will love you too. Kenyans, if you love yourself as a Kenyan, people from other countries will love you. So for all of you to appreciate yourself, for all of you to know that you're Kenyans, for all of you not to matter the tribe or race you're coming from, that will be the Kenya. For the economy to grow, for the development to grow. I am Kenya. Najivunia kwa Mkenya. One Love Kenya. Peace.